another cool one to show you. Buddy Jory ordered a blacked out Darth Vader build. So we've got this to show. So custom made Vader dial that we painted over and over and over and over again to really get a nice solid black color on it. And then we went back and did stealth lume around it. Stealth lume is just it's just a little bit darker on the pips, as you can see. And then this is actually even lumed as well. This is a lumed ceramic insert, but it is a different lume color. So there you can see it's in blue. And they only make it in blue. And then we make stealth in green. So blacked out cerakoted case, bezel. Actually, no, that's a polished. We didn't cerakote that. That comes like that. So case, crown, and then SS band, custom engraved Vader, chosen one on there. And then we threw Darth Vader here on the side for him, if that will focus. There we go. So took a silver set of hands and soaked them in acetone to remove the lume. Painted them black and then relumed them and put them back on. And then custom painted second sand. It's black with a silver dot on there that is not a lumed dot. Custom engraved crown for him. Small window exhibition case back so that it's not a lot of rise off the wrist. Black rotor in there. There's a stainless steel movement holder going on around there. And then he's got quick disconnects if he wants to pop the SS band off. That is the build. So to go over it, this will go left, this will go right. It's a nice and smooth fluid motion. It's held on with a tension ring. Automatic mechanical, so you can wind it, wear it, or put it in a watch winder to keep the time. But if it is dead or you're not going to be very active, you want to pre-wind it. Otherwise, you're going to lose time because you're not going to be active enough to keep it rolling. So what you'll do is you back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking. At that point, you can wind. And a wind is a turn away from you. If you turn it back, it does nothing, but it's a lot easier to keep your finger spacing and to be in that wind position if you just go back and forth. So if you do this for 4 or 5 seconds before you put it on, even if you're not very active, you will keep that time. And if you do it for something closer to 20 seconds, you're going to max out your 31+ hour power reserve, though you cannot overwind it. So you can wind this all day. It will not hurt it. You just won't get any more time than when it's maxed out. If you pull it to the one and only click, you can now set your time. You'll notice you've got a wobble crown. It's going to deflect lateral pressure against it from bending that stem. So if you're pushing and prying on it, it's going to deflect. So if you just pull on it slightly, keeping it uniform, you're not putting on anything. You're not putting in any pressures yourself. Not a hacking movement, so it's going to keep going. Okay, Google, what time is it?
It's 3:36 p.m.
Also makes it nice and easy to push right back over. You can go from winding it to setting the time, but you cannot go from setting the time back to winding it. You'll have to re-engage the clutch system. So wind it, then set your time, then put it back in. And that is your build, sir. I hope you like it. I thought it turned out killer. This is a ceramic insert. You can fingerprint the shit out of this. Okay, so if you're going to take pictures, make sure you're not rubbing your fingers on that. See how that? See what I just did? Just doing that. So, gone. All right, so matching beads come with this. This is going to come in a custom matching Vader box for you, special edition box. Your build will come with watch clearance. This is good on all glass and metal parts, so this whole watch. Non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue. And lastly, you're going to have some fine scratch remover. You can scratch this glass. If you do, put a tiny bit on there, buff against it, filling that scratch, generate some heat with your included microfiber, and you will knock it out in about 15 seconds. So if you get a scratch in there, put a tiny bit on there, buff against it, fill in that scratch. Don't use too much. You're going to push it down around the bezel. It's going to soak into the rag a lot. You're just filling a tiny scratch. Other than your included laser etched build and warranty cards, that is everything, man. The cerakote can be scratched. It's just like a car. So if you rub your car against something concrete, you're going to put a scratch in it. You're going to put a scratch in this too. Good news is it's silver under there. And you got essentially some silver kind of in that mix with that caseback, your stealth, your accents on here. So if you did it, you know, your engravings. So if you did do that, it would just over time just become a rougher build, but tie in. So you can scratch it, you can knock it off. It's abrasion resistant, but it's not scratch resistant. So you can take something and just, you know, if you rub this on concrete, you are definitely going to knock it off, just like you would paint. So, but that is your build, man. I hope you love it. And if you want me to make you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe as I put them up all the time. Thank you guys for your time and for watching this build.